Did you know that Australians are the biggest losers in the world? It's true. Australians lose 25 billion a year in gambling, and we have so many ways that you can give away your hard-earned cash. With less than 1% of the world population, we have 20% of the world's poker machines. On a per capita basis, we are the Andre the Giant of gambling, so big that we dwarf our competitors. 17% of gamblers are problem gamblers or addicted. And if you are young and male, well, you are probably in the 70% of problem gamblers. Consider the rates of youth suicide, domestic violence, homelessness, Indigenous disadvantage, substance abuse, and mental illness, which are all remarkably linked to problem gambling. Gambling addiction, the inability to control your gambling or stop until you've lost all your money, is a psychological condition. It's caused by intermittent reinforcement, the extension of Pavlov's dog's positive reinforcement, and for those suffering in their families, it is completely debilitating. Look at the statistics on domestic violence. There are few men out there with a penchant for beating women. There are an incredible amount of gambling addicts who get drunk or high on dull payment day, lose the week's rent and groceries, come home between 11 p.m. and 3 a.m., get into a fight with their spouse because they're going to become homeless or starve for another fortnight, and violence ensues. Just look at the day and time when major domestic violence occurs. It's Thursday and Friday night after midnight. But in another episode of It's Too Big to Fail, we can't ban gambling. We're going to ban gambling advertising, maybe, because gambling is now such an integral part of national sports sponsorship and advertising revenue for dinosaur television stations that, if anything, we are going to see a partial ban on ads, which will do nothing. In fact, gambling is such an integral part of society, there is this let's go gambling trend on TikTok, as well as young kids saying that one team is 2-1 to win the game instead of being 4 goals in front. We had these same we can't ban advertising arguments from the tobacco industry 30 years ago, and guess what? Other businesses substitute once they are removed, and there are plenty of profitable banks, insurance, and mining companies capable of taking up the slack. One thing you won't see is Google, Microsoft, Apple, Netflix, or Amazon sponsoring sport, even though they are happy to take the advertising revenue free of tax paid in Australia. What do you expect when the vampire is running the blood bank? Have a great day.